What is going on, everybody? Oh, it just feels absolutely great talking to you guys again. I am so sorry I've not been on for a long time, but with this pandemic going on, a lot of personal stuff have to be dealt with first. But I am back now, and I cannot wait to talk to you guys about the new event that has been around this weekend, DC FANDOM. What an event. It was absolutely phenomenal. Something that fans are loving on the videos at the moment. And I absolutely enjoyed myself listening to all the talks, all the trailers we saw. Oh, it was absolutely brilliant. And I am here today to give my best moments of DC FANDOM. And it is absolutely great talking to you guys again. I've honestly missed this a lot. I am so glad I'm back. So DC FANDOM was like an indoor convention for all of us who didn't go to any conventions or Comic-Cons or anything during this particular time. But it has been a treat for the fans seeing all the content that has happened in it, and I can't get over how much I've absolutely loved DC FANDOM. So I will just be talking about all the best moments, all the things I loved about DC FANDOM, and if I ever forget anything, do not worry, I loved them as well. It's just I cannot remember everything that happened on DC FANDOM because there was so many things. Oh, it was so good, absolutely brilliant. So forgive me now if I ever forgotten anything of DC FANDOM that I have not mentioned, but I loved every moment of it, and it's just, I can't get over how good it was. It was absolutely fantastic. Especially good for me because I wasn't able to go to Comic-Con this year, so DC FANDOM was brilliant on doing this for everybody, and honestly, I cannot believe I'm going to say this, but it was better than Comic-Con this year. Jeez, that's how good it was. Right, so first up we had Wonder Woman 1984 cast talk with the director and the cast members. It was brilliant seeing everybody all loving catching up with each other and talking about all the stuff that they've been working on with Wonder Woman 1984, and learning that the director is actually a big Wonder Woman fan because she actually watched the original Wonder Woman back in the 70s, so at least we know that she's actually dedicated to the Amazons, and plus she's got a lot of info on the Amazons that she knows how to be a good Amazon, so kudos on her. Absolutely brilliant. And we also had a secret guest, which was actually the actress who played the original Wonder Woman in the 1970s, which was a brilliant surprise for the cast. Absolutely brilliant. The Wonder Woman of now meeting the original. Brilliant, just brilliant. And then we got a sneak peek of the trailer, the newest trailer for Wonder Woman 1984, and it was brilliant. We get to see an in-depth look of what Cheetah is going to look like in the movie, and she looks awesome. The CGI is phenomenal. It looks so realistic, and it's absolutely brilliant. I cannot wait for this movie to come out. I cannot wait to watch it. That trailer has made me even more excited than I was now for watching the new Wonder Woman movie. So absolutely brilliant. Then we get talk about with the new Batman game that is coming out. Oh goody, another Batman game to do 100% on. But we then learn it's not actually a Batman game, it's a Bat family game. Very interesting, because apparently in this new Batman game, Batman is actually dead. That's right, dead. So who is going to look after Gotham with the Batman gone? Well, we then learn that it is going to be Batgirl, Nightwing, Damian Wayne's Robin, and Red Hood. A 4-person Xbox game or PS4. Don't know the contents of what systems yet, but I really want it to be Xbox because it would be looking so good on my Xbox. And it's called Gotham Knights. I love the name because it's basically 4 lifelong members of the Bat family protecting Gotham while Batman is gone. So I think the name is a brilliant way to cap off the new game. We get to see a trailer for it, and we get to see hidden content and a quick demo playthrough of the game. And the first boss is Mr. Freeze, and he looks absolutely banging in his new suit. It's all tech, it's all detailed, it's brilliant, and the combos in it is brilliant. It looks absolutely incredible, so much better than any other Batman game I've ever played. The absolute graphics of it, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible, and I am absolutely loving the fact that we get to play as Red Hood, because the last time we played as Red Hood was in Arkham Knight, and that was only in a DLC event, so not many people were even going to be able to play as Red Hood. So I am so glad that in this game we actually get to play as Red Hood for the entire game, because I love Red Hood. I just love his suits, I love his helmet, I love the way he gets rid of enemies. It's just, it's got to be a great game. I am absolutely looking forward to it. And apparently this new villain is going to be the Court of Owls. We're actually going to fight against the Court of Owls, which means Talon is going to be there, and I am dying to figure out how we're going to face him in a boss battle. That's going to be very interesting. I am thinking it's probably going to be like Batman and Deathstroke from Batman Arkham Origins, but this time with all four of the Bat family versus Talon. But I don't know anything else about it, but the trailer is out and it's brilliant. And while I'm going to be talking about the DC fandom, I'm going to be mentioning the trailer is absolutely fantastic, and I will have a link down below in the my subscription of a guy that I saw has managed to get all the trailers of DC fandom into one long 20-minute video, and I really suggest you guys watch it because it is going to be brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And the best part is you can actually have a co-op with your pals on Xbox or PS4, depending on the console, and you get to play with your friends as the other members of the Bat family, which is brilliant because usually we only get 2 players, but this time we get 4. Absolutely brilliant. That means it could be like Assassin's Creed Unity. It's basically that, but with Batman, and that is just awesome. So next up, we then learn that the writers of Sandman is going to be making an audio drama of, well, Sandman himself, and I think that is actually going to be really good because I have seen the cast who's going to be voice acting all the characters in Sandman, and I think it's going to be really good because most of them are actually really good actors. They are brilliant. I mean, we had the main guy from Kingsman, and it's just going to be great. I mean, I never knew about Sandman apart from, well, obviously Marvel and DC Sandman, but not their Sandman. But I think it's going to be really good knowing what the cast are going to be in. So I'm looking forward to what's going to happen with that. And then we get a wee little treat for us that Kevin Batman the Animated Series is animated series Batman Beyond. Terry McGinnis is going to be is talking to Bruce Wayne, and they are actually watching on their computer a clip from Adam West's Batman. And they are commenting about it. They are making fun of the eyebrows, and they're making fun of the Joker having a mustache and how it's so easy that they get caught up in a net. I mean, it's just hilarious that they're comparing Adam West's Batman with the most badass Batman of all with Terry McGinnis as well. This is a real funny treat, and Terry is just absolutely making funny comments of that Batman and keep saying about that's not our Joker, that's not our Joker. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Then we just get a wee segment on how the multiverse was created. So we learn about what happened in the Flash comics, where we get to see Jay Garrick's Flash for the first time. Then that led to Crisis on Infinite Earth, and we basically know the same story for ages now. But yeah, it goes into what the multiverse is made of, and how does the multiverse explain everything. And it's very very interesting for people who don't actually know the multiverse. It's a very good thing. And after next up, we get to see a wee sneak peek of the new Suicide Squad movie called The Suicide Squad. I know, they don't call it Suicide Squad 2. No, it's just The Suicide Squad. And it is not the same Suicide Squad we got in the first movie. Oh no! We get a whole new cast of Suicide Squad members. The only character that is coming back is Margaret's Harley Quinn. And honestly, I think that's a good shout, because her Harley Quinn was absolutely brilliant in the first movie. So I think bringing her back for the second one, after just doing the Birds of Prey, I think that was a great shout. And honestly, I'll have the trailer underneath, but it's a really good, and you have an amazing cast, and surprisingly, a well updated of classic Batman DC villains that you wouldn't expect to be in this movie. But honestly, it kind of works just by the trailer. So I don't know what this movie is gonna if it's gonna be good or not, but the way they're making these old classic characters coming back, I think it's actually going to be a really good movie. And the actors who are playing them, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I mean, you have Idris, and you have John Cena, and it's good. And Pierre Capaldi. I mean, yes, Pierre Capaldi's coming back to the movies. It's going to be a great treat. Absolutely great treat. And then we get to talk. We have a nice music video from Chris Daltrey, and he's got his new song, and he's playing his guitar, and then he has his own song with the band playing in their own houses, and it was a very good performance, absolutely first class. It was really good, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was actually really good. And then, this was one of my favorite moments of DC fandom. We get to see Batman talking to two alternate versions of himself. We have Batman from the animated series talking to Batman from Batman Brave and the Bold, talking to Lego Batman, not the Lego video game Batman, and not from the Lego movie Batman, but the blue Lego Batman, as we see in the old DC movies like Gotham, Arkham Asylum Breakout, and Bizarro League. That Batman is all talking to each other, and then Terry McGinnis' Batman then shows up, and they just hate him. They're just like, oh yeah, well, you've got something to cover your face. And it was funny. It was absolutely funny as just three Batmans going against Terry McGinnis, just like, yeah, we get it, you're not Bruce Wayne, you have a better bat suit, we get it, just annoying us. It's just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And the fact was that they got that Lego Batman in there, I was very impressed, because I honestly thought they were going to do the Batman animated series voice actor. So I was very impressed getting the Lego Batman in there. So I liked that. That was a good treat. Then we started talking about the Joker and how he became to the comic books, and how that the character has progressed after the number of years. And it is, well, I already knew everything about the Joker, but for new fans who want to learn of how the hit Joker was made and when did his time get more and more into it, it was really very good, and it was very interesting as well. And I honestly I love the Joker. I mean, they even mention all the Joker in the movies, and it's absolutely brilliant. And all the times everyone was talking about how they played the Joker, they talk about how their particular personality would fit into the Joker, and it was really good. It was very interesting. And Jacqueline Phoenix, he was so surprised being the character, but he made it work. He was absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love the Joker movies. One of the best I've ever seen. And next up, we then have a wee talk with the writers from Milestone Comics, saying that they're coming back with a new brand new comic book series coming out, and it is going to be a blast from the past for us long time comic book fans. So it's going to be really good. They're saying that they're going to might bring another Static Shock comic book series coming back, so that's going to be very interesting because we haven't seen Static Shock in absolutely ages, and it's brilliant to see them back again. So definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, it's going to be good for Milestone to come back after all these years, and it's going to be great. It's going to absolutely be a real treat for us long time comic book fans. And then we get, now this I found very interesting. I mean, I knew it was legit, but I didn't think they were actually going to mention this in DC Fandom. It was very interesting. We get introduced from Will Arnett, the Batman from the Lego Batman movie and the Lego movie. We get to introduce to all the people all around the world who have dubbed Batman in their native countries. So we have a person who's played Batman in France, in India, in Spain. It was very interesting just seeing how they would dub the character of Batman to their native language, and how difficult it was, because obviously with some Batmans it's very difficult to try and get the nice broody voice in Batman. So it was very interesting to learn on exactly how all these Batman voice actors get into the role, and how they've done it for their own country. So it was really good, and it was very interesting. I absolutely respect those guys working so hard to try and get Batman alive in their country. So well done, guys, absolutely well done. And then, this is gonna be good. We all knew this was coming, but we get to see a sneak peek of Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League. Yes! Oh, and the trailer you see on that. Oh, honestly, why did Zack Snyder not originally do it? Because it looks brilliant. It just looks so good. It is honestly gonna be a phenomenal movie with Zack Snyder's cut. It's one of those movies where you're gonna watch endless, on, and it's just not gonna get old. It's gonna be brilliant, and we are seeing characters that should have been in the movie that wasn't in there. We're going to get an in-depth look of Cyborg and Flash and all the characters that weren't really in the movie as much as they wanted to, but we're actually going to see them more in depth as the movie goes on. And it's going to be 4 hours long, and it's going to be split into 4 parts. And luckily, the US will be able to watch them in HBO Max. Don't know what's going to happen to the rest of us, but not worry. Zack Snyder is working on something to try and to see if we can get it in all the other countries as well. And I really hope so, because I am dying to see it. It's going to be so good. It's going to be brilliant. I am looking forward to that. And then we get a wee tribute to all the people who have been working hard during the coronavirus, and it was a very sweet assumption to a sweet way to see everyone just to see everyone doing their parts, trying to help everyone during this difficult time. And honestly, just well done, guys. Honestly, keep up the good work. I know it's a tough time, but all you guys who have been working hard and trying to help people in this terrible times, honestly, you have my respect. And honestly, guys, well done. Just thumbs up from me, just for you guys. Absolutely brilliant. And then we get a wee surprise, but honestly, it's been talked about for years, but I am so glad it has been confirmed now. Dwayne Johnson talking about his Black Adam movie. He is so dedicated of being Black Adam. He has been known as Black Adam. he's loved reading Black Adam for years. He's promised us that he is going to do Black Adam in the way that the fans, us, will absolutely love. And I just love it when the actors are so engaged into trying to make the character work. It's going to be an amazing movie. We get a Q&A with Dwayne Johnson. We get to know the certain characters that are going to be in the Black Adam movie, and it's going to be brilliant because there are some characters that we've been wanting in a live action movie. We haven't had the chance yet. We've got to get new characters that honestly we did not expect to even be in the movie, but it's going to be a nice treat for us all. The trailer will be in the description as well, as I said before, but it's going to be great. Dwayne Johnson has promised that this movie is going to change the DCU forever. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. It's going to be great. And then we get a panel section from the Titans cast, and we just get a wee clip segment and have the cast talk about what these clips are mean to the characters. We also, from the director, get to have wee chat about what's going to be happening in season 3, and it turns out that Barbara Gordon may be in it, and Victor Crane, aka Scarecrow, might be in it as well, and we're going to see that Blackfire is going to be invading the Wayne Tower to find the Titans. So it's going to be a very interesting season. Cannot wait for it to come out, and I'm glad we got something for season 3 because I was scared that it wasn't going to happen, but I'm really glad that it's going to happen. And this is my favorite, going to be my favorite bit. Turns out the Jason Todd is going to be the Red Hood in season 3. We're going to finally see a live action Red Hood in the live action. So that is going to be very interesting. I'm dying to know what the suit's going to look like, although I really hope they get as close to the comics as possible because that suit is just brilliant, and Under the Red Hood was a brilliant movie, and I'm cannot wait to see what they're going to do with this Red Hood, and the actors personally looking forward to it. It's going to be absolutely great. And then we get to have a wee chat with the director from Aquaman, talking to the actor who has played Ocean Master, and how they managed to make the movie, and how they managed to make the underwater effects, how they managed to get everyone all swimming like they go bobbing up and down, and have the machines to make them move up and down and just like pretend that they're underwater. It's very clever how they done it, and so much work was put into that movie, and honestly it was really worth it because that movie was brilliant. And kudos on them to get the right way of how to move in water. It was brilliant. It was really good, and I am really cannot wait for Aquaman 2, if we are getting one or not. Although there have been rumours that it will happen. Don't know anything that's what's going to happen in it, but who knows? Who knows? We might get a mention soon. Don't know yet. We'll need to wait and see. And then we get a wee sweet Q&A session with Harley Quinn from the Harley Quinn animated series that's just finished its 2nd season. And that was really sweet because that was the first. I did not expect that. I thought they were going to have a Q&A with the actress, but no, they've actually animated Harley Quinn, and she gets texts on her phone from fans, and she just slags all of them off, and they talk about what Harley Quinn would do as an actress, like not the actress's answers, but actually Harley Quinn's answers, and they got it nailed. And what was really funny, I absolutely laughed my head off at this point. Someone asked the question to Harley Quinn of who would you fight, kill, and I'm going to say have sex with. And Harley Quinn said she would have sex with Wonder Woman and have Batman and Superman fight each other until one. This part was absolutely my favorite. Was absolutely hilarious. Both of them fight each other for a wee while until both of them then talk about their mothers. Just brilliant. Oh god, that is the one thing that keeps being mentioned in the Batman v Superman movie. The mothers is just brilliant. So I didn't think Harley Quinn would go that far, but hey, there you go, Harley Quinn. She will go there. She will go there, and it was a very sweet Q&A with Harley Quinn, so very interesting. And then after Harley Quinn, we well, in between all of DC fandom, like when we have like a 2-minute break or something like that, we get to see pictures of people's art for the DC, people cosplayers and their costumes, their pets and their costumes. Oh, those poor pets, but they look cool. And just some Q&As with like one person at a time. Like it could be Jim, the writer from DC Comics, or it could be an actress from one of the DC shows. And it was good that so many people worked so hard just to show how much they appreciate the DC universe. And honestly, if I had the money, I would do all that stuff as well. Honestly, I would love to do that. Then afterwards, we learn from the director of Wonder Woman 1984 that it's actually going to be Wonder Woman's 80th anniversary. I did not even know that. So that was a brilliant shout out that Wonder Woman has been around for 80 years. That is brilliant. Way to go to Wonder Woman. And both Wonder Woman, like the new Wonder Woman and the original Wonder Woman, then say that they both loved playing the character, and they should, because Wonder Woman's a complete badass. And they look forward to another 80 years of Wonder Woman action, and honestly, we're going to be looking forward to it too. Then we get to see a cast panel of the Shazam family. So we get to see all the people who were in Shazam, the movie, together, and it was really sweet just seeing not all of them, but a few of them that managed to were able to do it. So we had Shazam, Sam's best friend, the wee little girl, and actually her older self when she's a Shazam hero. So there you go then. And we get to learn that Shazam 2 is going to... We have a title for Shazam 2. And honestly, it's so going to be good. It's called Shazam! Fury of the Gods. What does that mean? I don't know, but I really hope that means that the Shazam family are going to fight against Black Adam, and we're just going to get a full-on battle of gods. And I really hope that is true, because I would love to see Shazam versus Black Adam in one move in the live-action movie, because it's going to be funny, it's going to be brilliant, and there's probably going to be some jokes in there as well that is just going to say, yes, that's good, that's brilliant. Like in the Shazam movie where we get, hey, I can't hear you from all the way over here. I mean, that's what we're thinking, and he said it. So I'm hoping they'll do something like that in the Shazam too. So fingers crossed we get something really good for Shazam 2. But the title's there, so we have hope that it's going to be very, very interesting on what they're going to do with it. So here goes. Then we get a wee game show of Wonder Woman 84 playing the game Werewolf, which I have not played since back in high school. So it was really nice seeing them again. And it was, oh wow, they could not agree on anything. They would have to figure out so many ways, and it was just like going on and on. It's just like, we go with him, no, let's go with him, no, but wait a minute, he did that. Oh, it's just all over the place, just all over the place. And the villains end up winning the match, because they actually lock up the Inspector and the superhero first. Honestly, that's a very smart strategy from the villains, but it was just... Oh boy, it's just when we play Werewolf with my pals, we just get right to the point. We just like him, and we get the werewolves every time, or the villains in their cases. So we get that, and then Then we get introduced to another DC game that will be coming out very soon. And this one is also going to be very good. It's another co-op game. It's another 4-person match. So it's still going to be with 4 people or by yourself, depending on what you choose. And it's going to be absolutely brilliant because it's called Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. Oh, it's gonna be so good. We get to see a wee sneak peek of the Suicide Squad, and we get to learn that the characters we're playing is gonna be Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, and King Shark. I am particularly looking forward to King Shark because I've always wanted to play him in a video game that wasn't Lego. So I am really looking forward to playing as King Shark because I really enjoyed myself playing as Killer Croc in Batman Arkham Knights. So if I enjoyed that, what they've given King Shark, you got a massive machine gun, you got Deadshot in the jetpack, Harley Quinn with her bat and her rockets, and Captain Boomerang throwing his boomerangs and actually going as fast to catch the boomerangs, like he teleports with his boomerangs. So that's going to be really interesting. And the fact that they're going to try and kill the Justice League because they are all mind controlled by, surprise, surprise, Brainiac again. So we can see a boss battle with Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, maybe Cyborg. I don't know which Justice League they're going to pick, but hopefully maybe they are. And I don't know who the final boss is going to be. It's either going to be Superman or it's going to be Brainiac himself. We don't know, but it is going to be a brilliant game. And I'm just so happy you get to play with more than one person because honestly, the teamwork with those 4 characters is going to be very interesting, and I'm honestly looking forward to that game. So that's 2 games on my buy list when it comes out. So I'm going to have my money all set aside, all ready for it when the minute it comes out in 2021. So I'm ready. I'm going to be ready. And then we end the show off with a talk with the director of the Batman movie. And what's very interesting is the teaser trailer that we see straight afterwards. It's only a quarter of the overall movie because they had to stop filming the Batman because of this pandemic. So what we see in the trailer is all we see of the filming of the Batman. So that means we're going to see bits of it, but it's not giving away the entire movie, which is actually really good because they've done that in the past and they've given away the movie in the first few trailers. So it's really good that the Batman trailer is not that revealing, but it gives us some ideas and it's giving us some thoughts of it. I mean, and it is taking place, we learn it's going to be taking place in the year 2 of the Batman. So Batman's only been Batman for 2 years, and we get to see the Batman in his new suits. And he looks absolutely badass, absolutely brilliant. I mean, you have the bat symbol that has been made from the gun that Joe Chill used to kill his parents. I just thought that was a brilliant idea to put in the bat suit. Absolutely well done to the costume department for making that idea. Absolutely brilliant. And we get to learn that all the villains from Batman's gallery are not actually their villains yet. So Catwoman is still Selena Kyle, and Cobblepot is still Cobblepot. He's not the Penguin yet. And the Riddler is still Edward Nygma. But we do know that the Riddler is going to be in that movie, and so is Catwoman, but they're just going to be their human side. They haven't actually named themselves that yet. So that's going to be a good adaptation of the movie. So we're going to see those characters turn into their, what we know them now, state. So it's kind of a bit of a Gotham vibe in the movie, I would say. So it's going to be really interesting of how they're going to do it. And I'm looking forward to the Batman, and the trailer looks absolutely brilliant. I'll have the trailer down below as well. And it was absolutely brilliant. And overall, DC Fandom, absolutely first class. It was a great shout out to all DC fans all around the world. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I really thank you guys for making DC Fandom. It was brilliant. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I'm looking forward to the DC Fandom that's coming back in September, because we're having another DC Fandom that's coming out, and it's going to be all brand new events. So what's going to happen in this DC Fandom, we don't know. Well, we kind of got a schedule, but we don't know what it's going to contain. So hopefully this DC Fandom that's coming up, it might be just as good as the first one, but overall it was absolutely a brilliant experience to watch, and absolutely a great dedication to the fans, the cast, I mean the actors, the writers, the directors, and the host. All of them did a phenomenal job, and how they've made the whole dome in the DC Fandom, I mean, first class. I mean, the drawings and the 3D animation of it, it was first class. It was absolutely brilliant. So honestly, thank you to everyone that was at DC Fandom, the host, actors, and the directors, the writers, and yes, even you, Michael Rooker. Yes, right, I'm even thanking Michael Rooker. So there you go. And honestly, I'm looking forward to the DC Fandom that's coming in September. Absolutely loved this one, and as I said before, I will be having a link down below for all the trailers that have been happening in the DC Fandom, and I might even see you guys again in the September DC Fandom. Who knows? I might do a review of the next one as well, if I hopefully get the chance to, if my storage can hold the video of all the amazing content. But I'm hoping I managed to make enough progress of describing to you guys everything that happened in DC Fandom without giving too much, and without overloading my storage. So I have to wait blooming ages until my next storage upgrade. So I'm hoping I did a really good job. But thank you guys for watching, and thanks again to DC Fandom for making it for us in this troubled time. It was good seeing stuff that would put a smile on our faces, and seeing the dedicated work the NHS are doing, and all the people who are doing to help all their families and their friends. Just, it was brilliant. Just, I can't get over enough how brilliant it was. So thank you guys for watching, and thanks to DC Fandom, and thanks to the NHS working so hard, and thanks to everyone working so hard on getting through this pandemic. And hopefully this will all be over very soon, and we'll all get back to normal, hopefully, so we get to see all the new movies, and we'll get through this, guys, I promise. And thank you guys again for watching my video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and do not worry, I will be continuing on with the YouTube channel as much as I can. Just with this, as I said before, with this pandemic, so many things in my personal life have to be taken care of first. So but do not worry, I will try my absolute best to make as much videos as I can, as long as you guys, well, want me to. Like, if I get enough subscribers, then I'll know that you guys actually want me on YouTube. So just hit that like and subscribe button, and thank you guys again for watching this video, and I hopefully will see you guys next time.